Hello, welcome back to this Let's Build series. It's actually been like 2 weeks since the last time I recorded anything. Fun trivia, I guess. But anyways, as you can probably tell between last episode and this one, I just put in this stone here on the lot, and if you can't tell, I'm actually pretty tired right now, so I have pretty much no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, so between this episode and the last one, I put in all of this stone here, or these stone slabs underneath the overhang, or whatever you want to call it, and also put in the flooring inside of the station building itself. I think there was one more thing I'd wanted to look at. That is taken care of. Alright, well, I guess real quick I can put some detailing onto the roof. Just air conditioning units and stuff like that. Nothing terribly over the top, because this is just a small gas station overall, after all. Okay, so then there's that. Alright. I think that's all that really needs to be done, actually. So, let's go ahead and go on in here. We will get, I guess, a block of quartz to start, and where's the green stained glass? Here it is. What did I throw out? Cobblestone wall. Alright. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and line these with the green glass to kind of keep with the theme. I believe I had mentioned that this was supposed to be a Sinclair station, and their whole motif or whatever is mostly greens and whites, so that's pretty much the color scheme I'm trying to keep here. Pretty much. So, what is there to say? Not much, really. This is just a pretty simple process of putting in the ceiling. I always thought that I don't know, I guess a lot of other Let's Players and Let's Builders kind of have the gimmick of having a very interesting personality or a lot of stuff to talk about to fill these kind of, not blank spots per se, but just parts where there's not much going on in the game itself that's worth commentating on, and so they kind of come up with this or that to break up the monotony, and I don't really have a whole lot to say. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, as it were, but still, the point remains, I guess. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put in these kind of rows of glowstone, and that's just gonna be the lighting for this little place here. And So, okay, well, I guess there's sort of things to talk about. Recording-wise, I have a walkthrough of a new building in my world planned, and I also have a Let's Build that was requested, and that is a Let's Build of a, I forget the term exactly, but it was some sort of American colonial row house, and yeah. Also, I have to, well, I don't know, I hesitate to say have to, because that implies there's some sort of obligation, when in reality that's not exactly the case, but you know what I mean, right? I'd hope so. But yeah, so after that, then there is a walkthrough of the Rose Square. That was kind of odd. The Rose Square Mall, which as it is now, I've done some changes and updates since the last time I showed it to you guys, so that works. It's mostly just stylistic changes, nothing major from a structural standpoint, but I mean, I suppose that warrants being shown, since it has been quite a while since the last time it appeared in any sort of video. As it stands right now, it's pretty much just the same thing, recording-wise. In terms of keeping me from recording, as as it were, as it was rather the last few times I had mentioned it. It's the same old thing. Background noise and a lack of time, and those are two things that, you know, there's stuff to do about it, but at the same time, you know, this YouTube stuff, it's not like it is for a lot of the kind of big name guys where it's, you know, a viable source of income or even just like literally their livelihood. So it feels kind of, I don't know, not odd per se, not bad, but just like you know, like there's not enough reason to really majorly modify my schedule or anything just to record. And that probably sounds lazy, and I'll be honest, it kind of is, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So, yeah, the biggest thing standing between me, you, and new videos is just schedule stuff, which is annoying, but there's really not a whole lot that can be done about that unless I were to, as I said, pretty much switch up my whole schedule. Well, not whole, I mean, I would have to get up a bit earlier, and then have to go to bed earlier to offset that. So it kind of is the whole schedule. Sort of, kind of, just enough to count, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, yeah, so that's kind of the update of things as they stand. There's other stuff I want to record too, of course. I mean, there always is. I think I had mentioned kind of sort of a tutorial about modular building using, you know, the same buildings, but alternating the layout and stuff as the lot would require it. And that is something that I plan on doing just because I think it's kind of a cool concept, and I don't think anybody's really done anything like that before. I mean, as far as I'm aware, I'm sure somebody somewhere has at least thought of it, but I haven't really seen any. But to be fair, I haven't really searched for any videos like that either, so it's kind of like, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna put in some shelves here. Let's use, how about green carpet for the top of them? 1, 2, 1, 2, and then boop, boop. Alright, I guess I might as well put the green on top of the shelves too. Okay, so these are gonna be coolers, and I'm gonna use player heads to put in there. So we'll see how that goes. If you guys are wondering how to use player heads in single player, then this will be handy, I suppose. It's actually, you know, it actually works. I assume all you need is an internet connection to access them, and it just works. So that's always handy. What else? I guess I could, we'll put some water bottles and stuff inside, like one of these refrigerated cabinets. Oops. There we go. Okay, what to put on this thing here, these shelves? Always a question. You know, actually, I think I will skip the individual item frames and just put a couple of banners on them. I think that would be kind of a handy way to add some color without really having to put too much time or thought into it. We'll just put a couple like so, and then just do. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I was thinking that they would kind of overlap, but the other way around, where like the front of this would show through this one. No such luck. We'll just go ahead and use just single colored banners or something like that. I don't know. Where's the green? Here is the green. Oh, that's right. You can't put these when there's one right next to them. I keep forgetting the limitations. All the limitations posed by the game. I think, actually, I will go ahead and make this into like a hot dog counter or something like that. Or a beverage station, rather. Well, I don't know. Gas stations usually sell hot dogs, and they're usually very questionable in nature. But yeah, I guess this will just be like a drink dispenser or something. Where is the lapis? Lapis. No, that's blue wool. Lapis. There we go. And we'll put in another cauldron here. Right there. So that, and then we'll put in, I guess, a tripwire hook and a pot to represent like an empty glass. There we go. Alright, so that's the drink machine. I don't know if we're gonna have hot dogs in here. That's a bit ambitious. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put in the doors that we need in this building here. There we go. So there's the front doors. That's how it's looking right now. Of course, there's still a bit more work to be done. That will be the restroom, and this will be the office. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab the gray stained glass from over here. And we'll just put that in the window there, because that's what I had intended from the outset, pretty much. Okay, well, here comes the fun part, trying to get the commands to work, and actually I don't have any player heads written down, so I was thinking, yeah, this will be all nice and smooth. Let me just get the command in here, and then, hold on. Okay, nope, never mind. I will be right back. I'm just going to go ahead and write down a couple of head names to use for foodstuffs in here. Yeah, see you guys in a second. Okay, I am back with a small list of things to use. Okay, what is... Okay, /give at p Minecraft skull 1.3 and skull . Let's see if this will work. Actually, I need to empty my inventory first. Nope. Okay, maybe I need to backspace here. Hey, alright, yeah. So this is just like a soda can. Actually, I can probably just put these in here since I have a couple of other things written down. We'll see. We'll just put this in here for now. Then... Actually, might as well just keep this in my inventory. Okay, what else? So, I have the soda / possibly beer can. I don't know which of the two it is. And then there's a hamburger, because that's totally normal to have a whole hamburger in a refrigerated case. Totally and completely. What else? Loaf of bread. Alright. Yeah, I think I will just have those in here, and then there is one more that was another can of soda. So... Hey, alright, so it's like a Pepsi can. Okay, yeah, so that's the stuff in the refrigerated coolers. Let's go ahead and work on the office now. Oops, I don't mean to put those there. There we go. Okay, I guess this is the second time today that I have been interrupted by the phone randomly ringing. That always just, it never gets any less irritating. Okay, where were we? So we'll just put the chair back here, put another one maybe here, kind of kitty corner. I think too I will put in a banner on the window here, just blinds or curtains or whatever. And then this to represent something or another. Then another flower pot on the desk is like a coffee cup, so there's that. Maybe I'll put up a painting too. Why not? Where are the paintings? Here they are. There we go. And we'll just have that one single glowstone block. Okay, so that's the office. Now we have to do the bathroom. Then we'll just use a hopper and pressure plate and tripwire hook and green stained clay for the stall. Okay, so there's the toilet, there's the sink, there's the door. I think also I will just have another single block of light there. Okay. What else? What else? I guess maybe I could make a kind of exit to the back here. That would work. I'll put a kind of gate over it. There we go. I love that. I love that. Those look exactly like the storm/security doors with the bars on them. That is perfect. Okay, well, what else? What else? I suppose I could put some lighting on the sides here, because it is very dark. Dark and not so secure. I should probably put one around the back here somewhere. Where would be a good place for that? I'm thinking this is more or less right in the middle. But is it? It is not. Never mind. Okay, well, just whatever. Put that there. And what else? What else? Well, the inside of this is pretty much finished at this point. I think I'm going to go ahead and time set day. I love that feature. Thank you so much for recommending that to me. I always thought it wouldn't work because, like I said, you know, this world it goes back to about 2012, which, if memory serves, is way before single-player commands became a thing. So I had always just figured that they wouldn't work, but hey, they do. They sure do. All right. Well, let me see. I think I'm going to... Of course, this isn't quite as complete or thorough as it should be, just because I don't want to waste time getting behind every stair block here, but I'm just going to replace this top part of the front facade with, well, front and side/back facades, but I'm just going to replace that with green stained clay, and then we will, well, I think at this point the video has been about 15-20-ish minutes long. It may actually be longer or shorter than that because I'm not terribly good at keeping track of time and I don't have my usual timer with me. I could bring it out, but So yeah, I think after I do this, we'll call it at that for now, and then really all there is to do at this point is just work on the exterior. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do in the last episode, and it's kind of funny because that ended up following the same formula that my house Let's Builds usually do, because it's like the first episode is just building the general structure, the second is working on the interior, and the third is doing the landscaping. That's, I guess, what this isn't going to end up being, so it's funny. Anyways, yeah, so that's about it for this video, the much belated second part, but I think I got what I wanted to do done, and it looks pretty decent. It looks like a pretty typical mid-American mini-mart, so yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like or a comment or whatnot, anything to show your approval or whatever. If you didn't enjoy the video, then hey, that's fine too. Everybody has different things that they like and dislike. If that's the case, then I simply ask that you leave some reason as to why. If it's something that I can work on, I will try to do that. So, again, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode.